Hi Leo, thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Northern Canada. I don't think I've left everything out of that. Anything out of that. Here we go. Here's your weekly reading. We've got the Two of Water and the Page of Water. The High Priestess. The Hanged Man. The Hermit. Ten of Earth. Five of Earth. Justice. Seven of Air. Six of Water. Ooh, did that wrong. That goes there. Four of Earth, and finally, 10 of Air. Oh boy. Leo. Leo. 10 of Earth, let's start at the bottom. That is completion of incredible pain. You had a very painful experience. The kind of experience that if it was between you and a loved one, it just killed the feelings dead. It ended. It was a painful, painful ending. A completion. You're looking up as if to ask the universe, this is actually the equivalent of the Ten of Swords. And it's as if you're asking the universe, please take these swords out of my back. And the universe is changing them into feathers and raining them down on you like blessings. In this deck, this 10 of Air means that whatever you suffered, it is going to bring you unimaginable blessings. That's what I love about this deck. Out of the gate, we got the Two of Water. This is a love card, a commitment. It could be about business partners. Yeah, it could be about business partners, I suppose. A Page of Water is about a gift coming. So with these two side by side, I'm thinking, yeah, it's about love. They're both water. Could be a water sign you're dealing with. But an offer of love coming in. A small offer of love. They're probably really, really shy to say anything because behind them, the emotions they fear will overwhelm them. So they're coming in slowly, shyly, but they have a deep love for you. Next, we have the High Priestess. Right beside the Hangman and the Hermit. Reclusive much? There's things not revealed to you yet, not meant to be revealed to you yet. But in the Hangman position, you're looking at different perspectives, a different angle on things. Hold on. I'm sorry, Leo. I had to run out. Right now, we're having the storm to beat all storms. There's so much snow here in the north that you can't even spy on your neighbors anymore. You can't see them. The banks are so high and the drifts, it's just unbelievable. And right now it's wild out there. We can't see across the street. All right. And today's what? I don't know what today is. We're still in February, right? Hanged Man, Hermit, High Priestess. This is about things that you are not meant to know yet. This is about the High Priestess wants you to look at things from a different perspective, and it will enlighten you all by yourself. You don't need her, but she is encouraging you to do that. The Hermit, it's about the same thing, going within for introspection. And the Hermit, I mean, this is a totally different card. It's got a door with a light in the middle of it for enlightenment and these keys up here. But to explain what the card actually means in Kabbalist terms in the human body, it's the left side of the brain. The right side of the brain, it's our connection. That's where our information comes from the universe, from our thoughts and dreams and ideals. They come from the right side of the brain, the creative side. The hermit, and that's the empress and the emperor rule the right side of the brain, just so you know. The hermit takes the light from what the emperor and empress have pulled in and puts it in his lamp to light the way through the left side of the brain. And this is like the problem solving solutions, yada, yada, yada. And sometimes the universe will just poke in there and say, here's your answer in a dream. And you'll wake up the next morning with the aha moment. That happens like 95% of the time. In this case, Leo, I honestly think the High Priestess is saying to you, you can figure this one out on your own, whatever this is, whatever you're deep in thought about. Like 3 cards right off the bat, bang, bang, bang. That's all about being inside of yourself, not up in your head, but soul searching. Right after that, I mean, you could be soul searching about the 2 of water, this possible commitment, and this offer of love, maybe this same person for a commitment, or vice versa. It could be you wanting to make an offer to this person, which could be a water sign, but it does denote emotions and the control, trying to, at this young age, it's hard to control emotions. So that's the essence of the card. It's not suggesting that you're a kid or they are. It's just that essence of it. Very fertile. They're almost like dressing themselves up. It's kind of sweet. But right after this, Leo, you get the 10 of Earth, and this is a completion card. A completion card again. And this is about abundance. This is about laying the whole first floor of your foundation. Like, not just the 4 cornerstones, but the whole frickin' floor in gold. Stability, prosperity, balance. It's a good card to get. It sure counters this pain card. It's much more powerful than the 10 of Air. 10 of Air is about words that can cut. 10 of Earth is about words that make you stable, balanced, and, you know, prosperous. Make you money. So let's talk about making money for a minute, because we have the 5 of Earth. And this is about feeling left out in the cold. And there's a treasure that you're not seeing yet. You will see it though, because this is a short-lived card. This is a short time period, you know, like days, and it's all done. Could be today. Short-lived. Feeling, and this could be the other person, not you, feeling left out in the cold, but you're about to see what you didn't see before. Okay, so it's a little hard to see, but I'm going to show you, Leo, give you a heads up on what you're missing. But you'll see it very shortly. Those are pentacles, you know. They look bigger than these ones. You could start your 2nd floor. Just kidding. Justice. So we've got these 3 cards up here, justice right underneath, like in the heart of it. In the heart of the whole reading is justice. The number 11, pillars. Pillars of strength. They also, the 11 signifies the 12, Zodiac. Because, guys, this is such a magic number. When these are pillars, and you've seen the pictures of, you know, the High Priestess sitting between 2 pillars. They're not 2 pillars, they're 12, because they're 2 rows of 6. And they stand for the Zodiacs, the 12 Zodiac, and the 12 thrones in heaven, and the 12 apostles. This is like one of those hidden messages that, you know, that universe doesn't tell us right away, but we start to see things in a more, I don't know, balanced, spiritual, and logical way. Seven of Air, this could be about really nasty people. I don't know if you've ever come across or been around geese, but they are the nastiest birds. They'll chase you down across a field and not stop, picking at you with their beak. Nasty birds. So here you are wearing a mask, listening to rumors, gossip, advice, opinions, bickering among themselves. These geese are just bickering with each other. It could be friendly banter, maybe, because they love you. It's, like kidding around and everything, but you're wearing a mask. You're showing them one face, but you're feeling another. You're feeling another. You're keeping your thoughts to yourself. These three cards. And when you're alone, I guess this is what you think about. You look back and long for the good old days, those happy moments, how they made you feel, wishing they were back, that caused so much pain, such a pain that it brought death. It brought, like the death card, ended, it died. That's why it's so painful. And you hang on to that memory. This is about hanging on. But on the upside, Leo, it's also about the four cornerstones of your foundation. And maybe this is what you've got. Remember I showed you these, like, look. Maybe that's what you're overlooking. You haven't come to the realization yet of your value. All of a sudden, you're going to wake up and go, holy cow, I have succeeded in so much. And that's when the abundance flows, Leo. As soon as you're thankful and grateful, okay, I got through that. I'm a stronger person and I'm a better person. And by the way, stop praying for strength, because every time that person prays for strength, I think the universe sends them more trials, more tower moments. So pray for wisdom, and with gratitude, thank them for this trial that brought you wisdom, whatever that trial might have been. Yeah, good read, Leo. You're in a strong frame of mind, despite adversity. And here's your crown. Love, unity, emotions. That's your crown right now. Up in your head. But hey, the Hermit's there. He's kind of translating what the universe is feeding you in support, encouragement, wisdom. Wisdom that comes partly from learning, Leo, but a lot of it from spiritual. Sorry it took so long, but it hadn't told me to stop yet. I'm going to take that card before I split the deck. It's the one that fell out. Oh, bottom of the deck. Like the heartbreak card. Like whatever it was, really, really, well, it killed. 10 is completion. Dead. All that's left is the feathers. It's dead. And it hurts. And you have to heal. So you're trying to heal. You brought a bit of baggage with you, though. But you can work on that. The swan is about sorrow. It's sharing your pain. Your guides are around you. Oh, look. The hermit's lamp. That's a sign, Leo. The Hermit's lamp is there. Okay, let's start clarifying. Two of water. Oh, we're going to do the two of water with it because this fell out. This was the card that fell out. Page of chalices, which is like the page of water, which is like page of cups. Two of cups. You have the first two, Leo. And I can't help but feel that this is self-love. And that in this self-love, you are admired. This is a spiritual gift to help you through this, whatever it is you've been through. And look, and look, you're learning too. See? Because look what happens next. See, you're just a kid in these. You're testing your skills. You're testing your skills in a higher self or Christ consciousness way. You know that by honing your skills, the most powerful you can be is to only want good for others, to always be grateful. That's the key, to always forgive. Doesn't mean you have to let them do it to you again. And look, the wisdom. You're packing a lot of wisdom for a young'un. Someone who's just getting through this with in beautiful color. You're getting through that watery, murky, confusing. Not to say that water is, bad. Water is also cleansing, purifying. So you're testing your skills. High Priestess is going to be qualified by the Green Man. All right, so the Priestess also wants you to know, Leo. Look at all this hidden knowledge she's giving us today. She wants you to know that you should pick up your litter if there's litter in your yard. No, I'm serious. Be very conscientious of the earth. Do thoughtful things like that with the earth in mind, that you love the earth and that you love the spirit guidance. And even though it's hard, be grateful, because you know when you're grateful, this is a great sacrifice. The best, not the best. Well, it is the best depending how you look at it. In the Old Testament, God was telling Moses, like he was fed up with the Israelites. He says that their incense stinks in my nose, and their sacrifices are, they smell like rot. What God wanted was for them to come directly to him in gratitude, to understand that the source is pure. And we're not. But our higher selves are. And as we develop our higher selves, so it all starts with the earth, because we are the caretakers of the earth. And it will put a joy in your heart. Something so simple as keeping your yard clean, or your home clean, or your body clean. The Hermit is going to be clarified by, okay, you had to go, this was about an argument or an indecision, like you couldn't come to an impasse or a meeting of the minds. And it was getting a little heated because they threw their knives into the stump in like a challenge. Destructive. Look at the wall behind them. They've built this big, big wall, which I'm sure signifies what's between them. And they've built themselves a wall to keep each other out. No understanding. Perhaps that's why you've gone inside, to try to understand why you can't come to a meeting of the minds. It's not about fault, Leo. It's about integrity. Hanged Man, here you are. Do you remember this card down here? The ultimate pain. the end, the death, the completion, that life is over. That's where the death card comes in, because of this completion. This is the death blow. In this deck, this is the same thing. It's the Ten of Swords, and it shows us the Ten of Air and feathers and knives in this deck. But it shows that she is sitting in a circle of safety, security, even with the darkness. And it's almost like the trees back there are watching over her too. There's this smoke, like, hey, remember what I just told you about God? He hates the stench of incense. It's the heart, he reads. It's the heart. Don't come to me with your trash. Come to me in your higher self, your Christ consciousness. That's what you're learning, Leo. It's beautiful. Sad, you know, it's bittersweet. Nine of Pentacles. This is a wish fulfilled. You were wishing for this, Leo? The whole first floor, the 4 cornerstones laid, all in gold. Security, stability, being content. This means wishes fulfilled. What a clarifier. 9 and 10 of Pentacles, because the 10 of Earth is the Pentacles, as you can see. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? 5 of Earth, the feeling left out in the cold till you see what you got. Because you're getting there. You're almost there, if you're not there already, Leo. Could be there at the time of this reading. 5 of Chalices. This is almost the same darn card, because there's a loss here. Feeling sad, really sad. Pouring out 2 cups, knowing that, oh my goodness. It's like when someone dies and you have to pack up their clothes. But you're hanging on to 3 back here to remember by. On top of this horrible wall that you built between the 2 of you. Son of a gun. What does that rabbit mean? Fertility. Look, that tree is dead. But look, this is about fertility, rebirth. I could tell you another Bible story about that. It's crazy. I'm not saying that, you know, it's... What I'm saying is that in the Tree of Life with the Kabbalists and in Tarot, if the tree does not bear fruit, the branch will be cut off. If a bud grows, like look at these berries coming up, fertility. This is a new birth. New birth. He's also saying that others could be grafted on, even if they don't feel like they belong. It's not my tribe. They're grafted into the tree as it grows and prospers. That would be that ancestral part of you, Leo. Boy, we're getting really deep today. You're the heart of all of this injustice. This could involve a legal matter, legal papers, a lawyer, a judge, or papers you have to fill out, a lease application maybe, something. But it's also someone helping you get some things straightened out. He gets the job done. Seven of Air, the High Priestess again. In this High Priestess card, she is drawing down lunar energy with her wand. She's dropping acacia flowers. The wand is energizing the water. You can see the moonlight shining in it. That's the energy being drawn from the moon. And it turns it into holy water. She's also standing within a circle of safety. I think I understand those circles of safety, not for any satanic reasons, but how we are spiritually when we're near the presence of holiness can be pretty darn scary, you know? You do need protection. Anyway, this makes the water holy, and then the village drinks it to, you know, during their prayer times or holy times. The high priest does the same thing she does. He draws the energy down from the sun, though, and his water is drunk by the elders and the kings and the emperors, the most high elders. So the priestess is telling you, like it did back here, you know, keep your mask on. Keep it to yourself. Things are being revealed. Holding on, holding on, holding on. But it could be the 4 cornerstones. But you're holding on to this pain. This 9 of Wands is like, look, I'm almost at the 10. I'm almost completed. I'm almost finished. And don't take my wands away. He looks like he's really, really, really tired. Risks losing it all. This is how you feel, holding on to something. So you're looking back, hoping for a message. And it looks like a message is going to come in. And it'll come in quickly. It may not be the kind of message you want to hear. And the 10 of air is going to be clarified by the witch. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? You went from here to here. This was like the funeral, you know? You sat in the circle of safety for spirit to look after. You see those boars waiting on the outside ready to ravage her. She's in a circle of safety because of that pain too. This was a very important learning experience. And it brought you to this. You are still inside a circle that you created yourself. See? This turned to magic. This circle of knives or swords that were once in your back turned into this circle of safety. No doubt from the knowledge you gained. I forget where she came from. No doubt from the knowledge you gained. And look at the tools you've got. You came with the tools of the trade. On the table, the pentacle, the cup, the knife. She's got the wand in her hand. She's putting ginger root in the water, by the way. I forget why. I'll read about it again. She's also got help. She's got the all-seeing eye. The raven in the tree. His unblinking eye represents the all-seeing eye. Messenger of God. Watching. Watching. How beautiful is that? And saw your pain. You have help, Leo. Jeez, I didn't mean this to look so, you know, sad. It's not really, but it is sad, the pain that you suffered. The beauty that is coming out of it, though, is so moving. So moving. I'm going to take this over to thejourneyhome.ca. Come and read all of the extendeds for all of the signs. It's only $4.99 to get in. Meet me over there. God bless you, Leo. I can't wait to uncover more. But just know this, that you have some very special energy around you. Some very high level, like guides watching over you. I hope that helps if you're in pain now or coming out of it. Yeah, God bless you, Leo. I hope to see you over at thejourneyhome.ca. Bye for now.